Hi, my name's Dustin Haddock. I'm Research and Development with S-5 Attachment Solutions, and this is my brother, Shawn.
I'm Shawn Haddock. I'm the Product Manager with S-5.
As you can kind of see, this is a family-run company. We've been doing business for over 18 years. Shawn, you remember those early days?
I do. I believe it started with shoveling snow and watching the snow crash off the roof, having to go shovel it all again.
My father has a background in construction, and he spent a lot of years building metal buildings. And one of the big downsides of a metal building at that point is it didn't lend itself to putting things on the roof because the roof is penetration free. So things like snow retention, it also has a slippery surface, so snow retention systems at that time were glued onto the roof, and those systems tended to fail because you're gluing to a Kynar finish, which is sort of like gluing to Teflon. And he decided to try to make it better with a little component, which is essentially a clamp, the S-5 clamp. My dad kind of took this technology from an idea where it was prototyped into a wood block, and then we decided to make it out of aluminum, and then ran several tests pulling the clamp on the roof itself to see exactly how strong it is. And we're blown away when we were pulling load in thousands of pounds and couldn't move the clamp, which is pretty much when my dad figured out we really had something.
What's the saying he said when we were testing? Them babies held on like country music.
Right. We might be a little bit biased, but metal roofing, in our opinion, is the absolute greatest roofing system that exists. And the only downside the metal roof had is it did not lend itself to putting things on a roof. We would like the industry to start making their purchase decisions to a metal roof because of how easy they are now to attach ancillaries to that roof type.
The only roof out there that you can attach PV arrays to is a standing seam metal roof without putting holes in the roof. Any other roof type requires you penetrate the roof membrane and use all kinds of sealants or pipe boots, things of that nature.
With that in mind, everybody wants quality, as long as it also costs less. You've got to have both, quality and affordable pricing. We started with a 2-set screw design, and then we went to a mini clamp as well, which is pretty much half the size of this clamp, utilizes 1 set screw. So you're able to make multiple points of attachment at a low cost point, which was extremely critical in my dad's eyes. You didn't have something unless you made a quality product and you also made it affordable to your customer.
Looking back to the beginning, testing from the very beginning, from in the freezer, bringing clamps in and out, that's always been a goal, is tested quality products. To this day, we're still testing. We have over 1,000 roof profiles tested. If not more.
We've continued testing and taken it to the nth degree. In fact, so much so that we've went after UL to create new codes and standards. We're working with the ICC to create new standards, because you can't necessarily have a quality product if it doesn't perform well. And that's part of the brilliance of the S-5, is quality doesn't stop at the manufacturing process. Quality starts with the design of a product and the end of the product. And we've tried our best to create a product that's going to outperform the roofing system it's attached to.
I'd also like to touch on sustainability. When you look at a 50-year metal roof and a 25-year PV array, with the combination of our clamps, you've created the ultimate sustainable roof. You have a cool metal roof due to the convective plenum going underneath the panels, cooling the panels. You also have a roof that's going to outlive the PV array. With other common roof types in the industry, they're a 10 to 15-year roof lifetime. This means that somewhere in the life of that roof, you're going to have to tear off your PV array, tear the roof off, replace the roof, and then your PV array.
Put it up once and you forget about it. The S-5 clamps are going to outlive the roof. The roof is going to outlive the PV array, making S-5, metal roofing, and PV one of the most sustainable product offerings in the industry.
I'd like to thank you for being with us today, and you, Session Solar, for having us in your Quality Matters campaign. It's been fun.
Please be sure to visit our website at www.s-5.com.